На всі відповіді будуть надані, точніше, на ці запитання будуть надані відповіді по завершенню презентації. І я передаю слово нашому презентеру. So, Davil, you can start.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Davile Denite. I'm the head of International Studies Center here at VILNIUS TECH. And I will be giving you a short introduction about the university, about studies we offer, and other important information that you need to know. Can you hear me well? Yes. So VILNIUS TECH is located in the capital city of Lithuania, Vilnius. Lithuania is a small country in Northern Europe. Probably most of you know where it is located. We have around 3 million people living in the country, and we are a part of the EU, NATO, Schengen area, and Lithuania is considered as a developed economy. Vilnius, a capital city of Lithuania, is one of the greenest European capitals. Actually, it is the greenest European capital of 2025. As well, its old town is protected by UNESCO, so it's quite an old city. It's not too big of a city, but as well, you can find all the interesting things to do, as well as a center of culture and governing of our country as well. Vilnius Gediminas Technical University, in short, VILNIUS TECH, is a major research university located in Lithuania. It is a public institution. It was established in 1956. At the moment, we do have around 9,000 students studying in the university, and 24% of those students are international students. We have students from 91 countries studying in the university, and actually Ukraine is one of our top 5 countries where we bring our international students from. We have around 400 partner universities and around 300 business partners all around the world. And as well, university is a part of Athena European University Alliance. So we are a part of the European University Network overall. In the university, we do have 11 faculties. We do specialize majorly in engineering studies. And we also have a very strong school of architecture and a school of creative industries, which offers communication degrees. Apart from that, we have the faculties of civil engineering, electronics, environmental engineering, fundamental sciences, which offers bioengineering and IT study programs, Faculty of Mechanics, Faculty of Transport Engineering, Aviation Institute, and as well our latest and newest addition to the university is Lithuanian Maritime Academy, which offers studies in marine navigation, marine technologies, port logistics, and the faculty, the academy is located not in Vilnius, but it is located in the port city of Lithuania, Klaipėda. It is really important to note that if you are applying for marine studies here at VILNIUS TECH, your study and living city will be Klaipėda and not the capital city, Vilnius. Klaipėda is located in the seaside. It is a port city of Lithuania, and it is the third largest city overall. In the university as well, half of university activities are research activities. So we do have 43 research divisions, 6 research centers, 24 research laboratories, and 13 research institutes in all the relevant fields that I mentioned before and the faculties. Also, VILNIUS TECH is relocated the 3 faculties of electronics, mechanics, and transport engineering to our main campus in Saulėtekis in Sunrise Valley. So we invested around over 40 million euros into new buildings and in the equipment and in the infrastructure. So if you are choosing studies in one of these faculties as well, you will have an option to study in the newest smart buildings with the latest technologies in the labs and so on. Yeah. Also, Lithuania, like VILNIUS TECH, is a part of the New Generation Lithuania projects, which are a cooperations between the universities, businesses, and other important institutions in Lithuania on developing latest and newest technologies in separate fields, like Smart Ecotech project, which develops smart and climate neutral production technologies and materials, as well DigiDefense project, which is working on digital defense for secure and resilient societies. Civil Engineering Research Center, which is an excellence initiative of the university, and all of these projects do attract quite large investments into the university, and as well our students can fully benefit from this investment, while during the studies and as well in the labs and doing the research work later on. Also, like such projects as Sustain Live Work project for artificial intelligence and sustainable living, and future competence centers for applied chip engineering, as Lithuania is developing a chip production and chip manufacturing facilities, applied R&D for sustainable energy, and dual-use autonomous transport. VILNIUS TECH is also the only institution in Lithuania which attracted a Google project for cybersecurity. It's a 0.7 million euro investment for preparing our students in cybersecurity fields overall. So if we would move on overall, why should you consider your studies at VILNIUS TECH if you are not yet convinced? Then first of all, why I mentioned the big research projects that we have is because we are a research university, and everyone in the university can benefit from the research projects that we do have in the university. But also we do offer undergraduate, graduate, and PhD studies in English language, fully taught in many fields. We offer 62 study programs that are fully taught in English language. Also, we have scholarship programs. Unfortunately, our scholarship deadline has ended already on 20th of April, but to all applicants from Ukraine, we offer 40% discount on the tuition fee who will be applying for the studies in academic year 2025-2026. Yeah. Also, all students can work full-time during their studies, and in Vilnius we do have relatively lower living costs if you compare to Western European countries. Vilnius overall is a very friendly, liberal, and safe study and living environment. It's also, as I started my presentation, is the Green European Capital City in 2025. Yeah. So at the moment in our faculties, we are offering 22 academic bachelor's degree study programs fully taught in English language. We offer studies in engineering, IT and technological sciences, and as well social sciences and arts. In our bachelor's degree studies, the studies are mainly 4 years long, except for the study program of architecture, which is 5 years long integrated studies. All the other study programs are 4 years long. They do include internships, and the graduation is finalized by the defense of the bachelor thesis. So these are academic degrees, and all students will have to do at least one research project before graduation. You can choose studies in all kinds of engineering fields like automotive engineering, civil engineering, sustainability technologies, environmental technologies, aviation mechanics engineering, building energy systems and engineering, as well as applied artificial intelligence, mechanical engineering, mechatronics and robotics, and medical engineering. If we look into the ICT study fields, you can find studies like artificial intelligence systems, information and communication technologies, computer engineering, multimedia design, information technologies, and mathematics of modern technologies. And we offer technology field study program in bioengineering. In social sciences and arts, we offer studies in architecture, business management, and financial engineering, and Faculty of Creative Industries offer studies in creative industries and entertainment producing. In Lithuanian Maritime Academy, you can choose and study 4 professional bachelor's degree study programs fully taught in English language. These study programs are from 3 to 4 years long, depending on the internship that is included, if it's a seagoing studies or if it's a port studies. So maritime transport logistics technologies, these are port studies, and they are 3-year-long studies. Marine electrical and electronic engineering, marine navigation, marine power plant operation study programs are seagoing studies, and students will have to do an internship in the ships in the sea in order to graduate successfully with the marine certificates as well. Important note one more time that if you would be choosing studies in the Lithuanian Maritime Academy, your studies will be held in Klaipėda, in the 3rd largest city of Lithuania. Yeah. So if we move on to the master's degree studies, we offer studies in 26 study programs, which are fully taught in English language. The study programs are from 1.5 years long in social sciences and arts to 2 years long in engineering, IT, and technological sciences. All the master's degree study programs are academic masters, and all students will have to work on their master research topic and prepare their master thesis in order to graduate. And so a huge research work will be included within your master's degree study program. You can choose studies in all major engineering fields like aerospace engineering, computer engineering, electrical power and renewable energy engineering, biomedical engineering, mechanical and engineering and mechatronic systems, building information modeling and structural engineering, environmental engineering and management, industrial engineering and innovation management, and automotive engineering study programs. In IT and technological sciences fields, you can choose study programs in data science and statistics, engineering of artificial intelligence, information and information technology security. This is cybersecurity study program, information systems software engineering, management of artificial intelligence solutions, and nanobiotechnologies. In the Faculty of Electronics, you can choose artificial intelligence systems and digital twin technologies study programs. For social sciences and arts, we offer studies which last for 3 semesters, 90 CTS credits, so 1.5 years long. You can choose your studies in, for example, business leadership. This study program is actually intended for the graduates from any field which want to gain a valuable management experience on top of their, for example, engineering degree or IT degree or something from the technological field. Also, we offer studies in fintech, financial technologies, global economics, international business. In the Faculty of Creative Industries, Communication of Creative Society, Faculty of Environmental Engineering offers a newly developed and open study program of sustainability management, and Faculty of Transport Engineering offers transport logistics study program. Yeah. Also, as a research university, we do offer studies in 12 PhD fields of science in technological sciences, social sciences, natural sciences, and humanities. If you are interested in PhD studies, the PhD admission is done by the VILNIUS TECH doctoral school. So please contact directly for the details about the topics available in each field of science. You can get information by contacting PhD at vilniustech.lt. So if we would be looking at the admission requirements, in admission for September 2025, we would require at least 60% GPA from the 100% possible. We look specifically in the marks from mathematics, physics, and English. If you are applying for engineering, IT, or technological sciences study programs, and if you are applying for arts and social sciences and business study programs, the physics mark can be exchanged with mark from any social sciences subject. All students will need to provide a B2 certificate in English, which is equal to 5.5 IELTS minimum or 90 in Duolingo score. And all students will have to record an interview, which is a interview related to your motivation. Why have you decided to choose your studies at VILNIUS TECH? And once you submit your application, you will be sent out a link in order to join the interview, which is not live, which is pre-recorded in order to gain a successful admission at VILNIUS TECH. Please note that the major deadline of our application is going to be on 15th of June, but we will be accepting applications from the students from Ukraine until 1st of August 2025. If you would be applying for master's degree study program, additionally, you would need to provide at least 2 academic references, and you would need to provide a bachelor's degree from a relevant field. We do accept applications with not final documents. So if you are graduating your high school or university this year, we still encourage you to apply with the documents and transcripts that you have at this point. And you can provide your certificates, final certificates later on once you get them. So if we are talking about the tuition fees, please note that for the applicants from Ukraine with the nationality of Ukraine, we do offer 40% discount from the tuition fee. So these are the full tuition fees. So you as a Ukrainian will automatically be offered a 40% discount from this tuition fee. The tuition fees are for 1 year. They vary from 3,500 to 4,500 per year in the in bachelor's level, and from 5 to 6,000 euros in master's level. A PhD study program costs around 12,500 euros per year. If we're looking at the cost of living per person, you would need around 500 euros per month minimum if you would be staying on campus. If you would be staying in the university dorm. Of course, if you would be staying outside campus, the living expenses can be higher, as Vilnius as well is a capital city, and renting in here, especially in September, once all the students are coming, it may become more expensive. As for material for studies, we put in here 20 euros, but this is mainly for your pens, pencils, and maybe notebooks, whatever you would need. Overall, we do provide all the material for studies like books and notes and everything. We are a green university, so we try not to print unnecessary material. We do provide e-books and e-learning and access to the e-learning system, where the professors as well share their slides and other learning and study material. So you basically will not need to buy any books or things related to your studies. They will be provided to you. Yeah. Probably I will not get into scholarships, as they are already, the deadline has passed yesterday. But I truly encourage Ukrainian students to apply, as an automatic 40% discount will be offered to all applicants from Ukraine. For your arrival to studies to Lithuania, you will need to get a temporary residence permit. Temporary residence permit can be taken before. You will have to apply before starting your studies and arrive already having a temporary residence permit. There is also an option to apply here in Lithuania, as Ukrainian citizens do have a 90 days free access to Lithuania. But if your TRP will not be confirmed in 90 days, there can be some issues. So we would strongly suggest for students to apply before coming to Lithuania and come already with a confirmed temporary residence permit. Students can apply in Ukraine in the VFS center. Also, once you get your temporary residence permit, you can already work full-time, and master's and PhD students can bring their spouses as well on the study TRP. After graduation, you will also get a 1-year stay back temporary residence permit, looking for a job or spending some time, and once you find a job and so on, it can be changed to a job TRP. Yeah. So this slide also contains more information about how to apply for temporary residence permit and what kind of documents are required. You can download these slides after the presentation as well. Yeah. We do offer accommodation to all of our first-year students on campus in VILNIUS TECH dormitories. A place in a double or a triple room costs from 140 to 240 euros per month, depending on the room type. If it's a double or triple, or depending how many people are sharing kitchens and so on. We do have actually a double and a triple room sharing one bathroom. So basically, 5 people will be sharing one shower and one bathroom, and we have shared kitchens between 10, 12 rooms. So it is around 20 people would be sharing one kitchen. Rooms are fully equipped with the furniture, kitchens, and as well we have laundry rooms, coin-operated washing machines available in the dormitory. Dorm is located on campus. It is 5 minutes away from the main university buildings, and it is around 30-35 minutes away from the faculties of architecture and creative industries, as these faculties are located in the old town in the city center. Now, we also encourage all of our students to live an active lifestyle after the studies as well. So you can join all kinds of activities and groups and clubs that we have here in the university. We have a theater studio, choir, folk dance group, tourist club, orchestra. All students can join ESN, Erasmus Student Network, which offers mentorship and as well does all kinds of events around the university. And as well, you can join all kinds of sports teams and activities. And also, if you are not interested in team sports or activities, Vilnius Tech Gym is always available for you to keep an active lifestyle overall. Yeah, and we will be providing mentors to each of our international students before arrival. So basically, you will have an option to get a buddy, a higher year international student or a local student, which will help you to get from the airport to settle in, will help you with the shopping, will help you with all kinds of cultural, let's say, experiences and practical advice. So basically a buddy for your first month here in the university, so you do not feel alone overall. Yeah. And the students who study in our university also have an opportunity to participate in a study exchange. So you can actually apply for exchange studies or internship abroad, and you will gain as well a scholarship to cover your living and traveling expenses. As I said previously, we have over 400 partner institutions on which you can, where you can go for study exchange. Depending on the study program, usually students do have at least 20-30 options where to choose from when choosing an exchange partner institution as well. Yeah. And one more very interesting and nice place that we have here in the university is our creativity and innovation hub, which is called VILNIUS Factory. It is an interdisciplinary space which unites students, researchers, teachers, and industry partners and businesses actually. We do have all kind of equipment available for prototyping, 3D printing, metal workshop, electronics, laser cutting, and also we have full audio and video production and post-production studios, and we have a virtual reality studio. I think I have a next slide specifically about that studio, which is a very, very unique virtual production studio, very unique space, and actually the biggest one here in the Baltics. It's a 650 square meter drive-in virtual production studio for movie production, for filming ads, and so on. You can be in any location if you are in our Linkmenu factory, and virtually you can travel basically anywhere from there. Yeah. We also will be holding the Q&A sessions before our major deadlines. We have still 2 more Q&A sessions that will be available. One of them is today, actually after this presentation, and the last one will be held on 11th of June. So if you will still be having some questions, you are welcome to join us in the Q&A sessions, where we are always answering the questions of the students about admission requirements, choosing the study program, and as well about your career opportunities later on. And also, you can join our online open day at openday.vilniustech.lt, where you can check out our faculty presentations about each faculty and study programs we do offer. Also, you can check out our student reviews in there about accommodation, about working in Lithuania, all kinds of services we are giving to our international and local students. So you can gain all kinds of valuable experience from this website. I truly encourage you to visit and to check out more in detail about study programs, about the faculty, and about the study field you are interested in, actually. So that is it for my presentation. I would be welcoming your questions as well in the chat box and otherwise. And I truly encourage you to follow us on social media at VILNIUS TECH International on Instagram and on Facebook. And you can submit your applications online until 1st of August at apply.vilniustech.lt. If you have not graduated your high school yet, do not worry, just provide your transcripts of the 11th grade up to date, what do you have, and you can provide your final documents. Once they become available. So thank you for listening to me, and now I can answer some questions. How chat is disabled for me? Mergas, pažiūrėk į chatą.
Mes pagrindę visus klausimus atsakėm. Tai yra tik tai vienas, nebent. I can show you.
It visible somehow, because I am unable to make it visible.
I can see the questions, so I can read it out loud for you.
Okay.
So this was in the presentation as well, but maybe you will repeat it again. So what is the actual monthly cost of living for a student in Vilnius? Could you provide an example budget, for example, rent, food, transport, mobile plan, insurance, and should any additional startup expenses be considered, for example, deposits, documents, or study materials?
Yeah. So for your basic living expenses, as I already mentioned, you would need around 500 euros per month. Of course, this is not a fixed price. It depends on your habits, your eating habits. Do you cook? Do you eat out? And so on. But additionally, what you should plan, so first of all, is 600 euros deposit payment for the dormitory. So you would need to pay it just before moving into dormitory. and it will be repaid to you once leaving the dorm if you do not cause any damage. All students will need to get an insurance for staying in Lithuania. The insurance cost for 1 year is usually around from 1 to 200 euros. Again, depending, everyone gets a personalized insurance offer, depending how you, what kind of conditions you are taking there. Also, for your temporary residence permit application, the application costs 120 euros to submit, and you will need to renew your temporary residence permit every year. So this would be, and of course, when traveling expenses, if you are going back to your country and so on, you should consider these expenses as well. Overall, I would think that if you take into consideration these additional expenses, then 400 euros per month is a very comfortable, let's say, price for living for a student in the capital city of Vilnius overall. Yeah.
Okay, so I have one more inquiry.
Yes.
My son is currently considering an engineering program, but is not yet sure if this is his final choice. So the question is, does the system at VILNIUS TECH allow students to change their field of study after the first year, for example, from electronics to IT or to transport engineering? Would this require applying or transferring credits?
Yeah, basically, depending again how the programs are related or not, because in each program you would need to complete the study subjects that are assigned to that study program. If you would be changing, for example, from electronics to automotive, I would say that you would need to start from the beginning, because usually the transferring would be only of half of the credits, and half is not enough to be starting in a higher year of studies. So you would need at least to stay back 1 year and collect the credits that are missing in the automotive engineering study program. So my suggestion would be to, if you are unsure, which study program you want to choose, and if it is really different, from different study fields, I would suggest you go check out the faculty presentations. Maybe it will help you, to decide which study field is most relevant to you. If you would want to transfer from study programs which are in the same study field, so for example, from artificial intelligence systems, you would be transferring to information technologies. Usually quite a lot of credits in the first year do match, and you would need only to study some additional courses in order to get the credits, full credits for the full first year. So each situation of changing the study program is very individual, and it is not a given that you will be for sure be given an option to transfer from one study program to another, keeping the same length of the study program. So please choose wisely, as this may result in you losing one academic study year, overall.
So I'm sorry for interrupting you. Can you please
Chat
share
for me is disabled. For me, it is disabled. Says chat is inactive, and I cannot do anything on this. And so Augusta is trying to give me the questions.
It's
And I'm trying to enable, and it's not enabling. I tried from the beginning, but chat is not working for me.
understand, right?
No.
So maybe one of your colleagues can click it one by one, or I will click them one by one.
I
So
just
Augusta,
wanted to ask you, sorry, can you somehow pin it on the screen, as right now we can see the question, because now I cannot do it myself. So I would read it, and then maybe you could put it on the background.
All right, I will do it for you. So
Yeah, so this is the question about health insurance. So Dovilė, you can see it?
No.
No? Okay. Then what type of health insurance is mandatory for Vilnius Tech students and it is included in the tuition fee?
No, the insurance is not included in the tuition fee. You will need to get an insurance uh, for traveling abroad and staying in Lithuania. Any kind of insurance is good, which will have a coverage of 30,000 euros per year. This is a minimum requirement for any traveler to the Schengen countries. So any insurance, any Schengen insurance for 1 year is acceptable.
Okay, and also additional question about insurance. Does the insurance cover only basic health care or also dental, lab services, and emergency care?
Depends what kind of insurance you will buy. Of course, with the dental, we don't even have dental covered in our national insurance. So if you would have an insurance with dental coverage, it would cost you quite a lot. I would say so. Yeah, usually students are picking basic insurance, which will cover all the major medical procedures and emergency care as well.
And I think you can find it on our website, Vilnius Tech, about insurance for the students. Okay. In many technical universities, assessment consists of several components: tests, lab work, group projects. How is it structured at Vilnius Tech? Do professors provide feedback after each stage so that students can track their performance or not?
Yeah, so at Vilnius Tech, we do use cumulative score, so meaning that up to 70% of your final exam mark, of your final mark, you can gain throughout the semester through lab works, projects, homeworks, and so on. You get feedback or marks after you submit each assignment. And then your final exam is usually from 50 to 30% of your final mark only. So yeah, you basically we have uh, all these activities included, and you get feedback after each activity. Once you submit an assignment, once you defend the lab, once you present your project work, or once you do a homework, and so on.
Okay, thank you. Another question. I want to combine my studies with part-time job in an IT company. How realistic is it to find relevant part-time work in Vilnius already during the second year? Does Vilnius Tech have partner companies offering such positions to junior students or not?
Yeah. Everything depends on your skills. Nobody says that second year student overall does not have the skills needed that much for the IT market that we have in Lithuania. But if you do have the skills, I do have quite a lot of students who are working part-time during their studies. We do have quite a lot of job offers and internship offers in our website. We also have a career fair and career office here in the university, which as well, the career fair, for example, happened in April. This is the best time for students to choose internships and to choose summer works and so on. So then the companies do have quite a lot of offers once during the career fair and so on. And overall in IT, we have quite a lot of jobs available. You can check workinlithuania.lt. There is a special website as well for the foreigners wanting to work in Lithuania, and there is a student section separately with the offers for the students overall. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. One more question. Is it possible to transfer previously completed courses from Ukrainian university who decides on the equivalency of subjects? Is a transcript enough or are course syllabi also required?
There is a possibility to transfer your subjects, but unfortunately, we cannot then offer you a discount for the studies, only students who would be entering the first year of studies. You should send your academic transcripts to us, and we will check with the faculties about your transfer possibility. But our suggestion for sure is to maybe start your studies from the beginning, as the education system in Ukraine are not in the best quality at this point. You all study online. I've seen how the exams are held in there. We have many students who are as well still studying in Ukraine. So we are at this point, actually, we are not trusting the marks that are gained from the Ukrainian system, and not all subjects would be transferred for sure. Maybe in the fundamentals, first year, second year, you can try out. But if you study right now in Ukraine since 2022, we are not too trustworthy of the marks that you have gained, and this was a quality education overall. So my suggestion is to start with us your studies from the beginning, and gain the knowledge that you are needed for the studies overall.
Okay, thank you. Another interesting question. No, not this one. If a student starts an engineering program in English, but later wants to switch to the same program, but in Lithuanian language, for example, to integrate into the local job market, is it allowed? Would the language proficiency exam be required or not?
This can be actually solved with the faculty, overall, and you can, just transfer your studies from English to Lithuanian just to join another study group. But yeah, B2 level in Lithuanian language certificate would be required in order to study in Lithuanian language. So upper intermediate level. And I'm not sure it is that easy to reach it quickly, so you can still study in English and integrate with the Lithuanian people overall throughout your free time. But if you reach the level B2 of Lithuanian language as well, you can join the studies in Lithuanian language. Because in order to follow them in a quality and understand everything, you would need a proficient level of the Lithuanian language overall.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Is the creative industries program more focused on cultural management or on actual creation of products, for example, films, brands, or art projects? Do you know which courses emphasize practical skills?
If you are interested more into the practical and like multimedia and so on, multimedia design would be the study program, because when you gain for sure IT skills and arts education, and in creative industry study program, it is all about communication, not about arts. And also it's a communication degree. So you learn how to communicate about everything, but of course, quite a significant part is given to the cultural events and arts events and cultural experiences overall. But students are not, let's say, put into one box, for example, that you are only doing this or only doing this. So it's a very comprehensive degree overall, and students gain a wide range of skills that they can use, including as well working with video, audio, with Photoshop, with all kinds of softwares that are needed for communication overall, for marketing as well, and public communication.
Okay. Are bachelor students allowed to participate in scientific research or applied projects? If so, how can they join such teams? Through an application selection process or faculty recommendation? What is the way to join the teams?
Yes, we do include students in the research projects and all kinds of other projects in the university. For sure, this would not happen from the first year because you need to have some kind of professional skills and understanding in order to participate in the research project. But third, fourth year students can fully be involved as well. This comes from your departments, from your faculties. There are no like central invitation for the students to join specific projects. It's usually is within the department that you will be assigned to. And yeah, so you should inquire with the head of the department, are there any projects now where you need where some help is needed, and usually students are involved in the projects if they have the skills that are required for that, and they can for sure give some advantage to the faculty overall. Yeah. Thank you. Do we have more questions?
Yes. So if the student's documents are not yet ready at the time of application, for example, the diploma or certificate is delayed in Ukraine, does VILNIUS TECH allow conditional admission? Can a letter from the school or university be submitted first and the full documents provided later? So this was mentioned, but you can repeat maybe.
Didn't understand. I'm sorry.
You didn't hear me?
Not fully.
Okay, so the question was about if they can get conditional admission without having the final results.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned this, but maybe you can repeat that. Yes.
Yes. So if you get conditional acceptance without your final results, you would need to provide your final high school graduation certificate, and you will need to provide the multi-subject test results in order to finalize your acceptance. Overall, and you will need to bring originals once you come to Lithuania and to show us, and we will be making copies. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Ukrainian students apply for Erasmus Plus scholarships to study in Lithuania? We understand Erasmus Plus mainly funds exchange mobility, but is there a full bachelor scholarship option for Ukrainian students through this program?
Erasmus is for exchange. It's not a scholarship for full-time studies. Erasmus, I was mentioning, for students who will be studying in our university, they can go to other institutions to study with a scholarship for up to 12 months overall. There are no study programs, no Erasmus programs that would cover full tuition fee of studies from Ukraine to Lithuania or something like that. This is not how the program works overall. Yeah.
What are the job prospects after graduation? Does the university help students find internships or jobs in the maritime field?
Yeah. So we are repeating already. So I talked about the career fairs and about like internship offers that we do have, and we have a career office here in the university. So there are plenty of opportunities for students to find internships and to find jobs during their studies and after graduation.
Okay. So I see most of the questions were answered. Some of them are repeating. So I think just we can repeat again that all the information is on our website as well. And you can look through our programs, the specific information, because each faculty have different rules and everything. So you can just read about architecture or any other program.
Yeah. So openday.vilniustech.lt will actually give you all the summary of everything that you need to know, including services, study programs, introduction of each faculty, and so on. So please check out this website. And if you would still have any questions, feel free to contact us by email, admissions@vilniustech.lt, or via social media at Vilnius Tech International on Facebook or on Instagram as well. Submit your applications online at apply.vilniustech.lt. As well, once you start your application in there, we can message as well. You can submit messages or questions to us through the application system as well. So thank you so much for spending some time with us. I hope you have considered Lithuania as your study destination, and I will hope to see you in Vilnius and in Vilnius Tech in September. Thank you so much.
All right, so thank you for the presentation and answers by your team. I hope that everyone received the answers and get contacts. So wish you good luck. Always happy to see you on our fairs and always waiting for you. So wish you all of the best
Thank
in
you.
your work. Good
Bye.
everything and goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.